Recording in progress.
Cek. Arroja lil hudu wal istima. Syukran. No one joking, no one speaking, and no one sleeping because this agenda is running. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahilladzi ma rojal bahraini hada azbun furat wa hada minhul ujaj wa jala bainahuma. Alhamdulillahil fatiris samawati wal ardi ja'inil malaikati rusul uli adnihatin masna wa sulasa wa ruba yajidu fi khalqi may yasya innallaha la yuhibbul mufsidin. Al-ayah. Let's begin our agenda today by reciting Al-Fatihah ila hadiniyah wa kulli niyatin sholihah Liptigo ilmardotilah. Al-Fatihah. Kifayah.
In this beautiful moment, I would like to say welcome to the Honorable Head of Islamic Education Foundation, Ibnu Khaldun Bogor, Dr. Didi Hilman SH.MH MPDI, the respectable Director of Ibnu Khaldun University Bogor, Professor Dr. E. Mujahidi Menasi, the respectable the Vice Rector of Ibnu Khaldun University Bogor, the respectable Chief of Institute of Research and Community Services and the Chief of Quality Assurance and Internal Audit Office, the respectable all the Dean of the Ibnu Khaldun University, the respectable for all the guest speech. The first, Mr. Henry Tanjung, PhD from Ibnu Khaldun Bogor University, Professor Aini Aman from University Kebangsaan Malaysia, Professor Azlina Binti Idris from University Teknologi Mara Malaysia, Professor Mustafa Aslan from Istanbul Bilgi University Turkey, Professor Hussein Ergun from KTO Karata University Turkey, and the last, Professor Dr. Fatma Guru Gurbus Fatih from Sultan Fatih Mehmet Fahki University in Istanbul, Turkey, and their staff that I cannot mention one by one, but does not diminish our respect. We respect the presenter of the 2023 Common Era International Conference on Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise. We respect the entire event organizing committee and all the happy international conference participants.
Kama arafna hada Universitas Ibnu Khaldun liyakumu min tarbiyati al-islamiyah allati torsu min mutanawiyan min munazamati rabitati talaba fi hada Universitas Ibnu Khaldun Tanah Sarial Koriyatil Bogor. Pertama-tama kita ucapkan puja dan puji syukur kita kehadirat Allah Subhanahu wa taala yang telah memberikan kita beribu-ribu nikmat.
Nikmat Islam,
nikmat iman, serta nikmat karunia-Nya. Salawat serta salam terpancarkan kepada Nabi kita Habibina wa Syafi'ina wa Maulana Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, and I, Muhammad Ripaldi Gimnastiar, in my college,
Afita Dinadira,
As
as
the
the Master of Ceremony at the International E-Conference Management and Small Medium Enterprise
at 30 of September 2023, Kamanera. Okay, the next agenda is reciting of Holy Quran that will be presented by Muhammad Alwi Julfikri, a student of Ibnu Khaldun University.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu idza qila lakum tafassahu fil majalis إذا قيل لكم تفسحوا في المجالس فافسحوا يفسح الله لكم وإذا قيل انشزوا فانشزوا يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات والله بما تعملون خبير صدق الله العظيم. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The next agenda of Indonesia Raya. For all audience, please be stand up.
Indonesia tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah ku berdiri, jadi panubibuku. Indonesia kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah airku. Marilah kita bersatu, Indonesia bersatu. Hiduplah tanahku, hiduplah negeriku, bersatu rakyatku semuanya. Bangunlah jiwanya, bangunlah badannya, untuk Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya.
Okay, the next agenda, greeting from the Rector of Ibnu Khaldun University, that will be presented by Professor Dr. Budi Susetro, IRMSC.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Innal hamdalillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawalah la haula wala quwata illa billah. Honorable Chairman of Islamic Education Foundation, Bapak Dr. Haji Didi Hilman, and member of the foundations, Honorable Rector and Vice Rector of Bogor Ibn Khaldun University, and Honorable the leader of postgraduate school here, and also Dean, Vice Dean, and Head of Study Program. Distinguished speakers from outside, Profesor Dr. Fatma Gulruh Gurbus from Fatih Sultan Mehmet Vakif University Istanbul, Turkey, Profesor Aini Aman from University Kebangsaan Malaysia, Profesor T.S. Dr. Azlina binti Idris from University Teknologi Mara, Malaysia, Associate Professor Dr. Mustafa Azlan from Istanbul Bilgi University, Turkey, Profesor Dr. Muhammad Firdaus SAMM from Indonesia Education and Culture, Atasi, Malaysia, Associate Professor Henry Tanjung, PhD, Vice Director of Graduate School, Bogor Ibn Khaldun University, Dr. Hussein Ergun from GTO Karatai University, Turkey, Honorable guys, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to begin by extending warm welcomes from the Rector, Professor Dr. H.E. Mujahidin, and the University administrations to all attendees and delegates at this event. I would like to warmly welcome everyone to this remarkable event, the second ICMSME International E-Conference, Management and Small Medium Enterprise. This gathering of varied minds serves a forum for the exchange of concepts, information, and innovations that will help to mold the future. The conference topics: leveraging artificial intelligence in enhancing and streamlining the intra-entrepreneurship ecosystem. As you know that AI is very famous and very strong topics in the world, and of course very interesting to discuss. Embodies our dedications to pushing the boundaries of knowledge and examining its potential to improve our world. We will build collaborations that have the potential to revolutionize sectors of the economy, government regulations, small and medium enterprises, and local community throughout a full day of thought-provoking debate and insight sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincere gratitude goes to all of the sponsors, organizers, volunteers, and other contributors who work tirelessly to make this event a reality. We are here intending to exchange knowledge, work together, and develop strong bonds with other participants and delegates from different locations. Bogor Ibn Khaldun University has consistently supported learning, investigation, and innovation ideals. Through interdisciplinary cooperations and fruitful idea exchange, we are dedicated to positively advancing knowledge and finding solutions to global problems. We intend to gain knowledge from the many viewpoints and experiences that other attendees will bring to the event. We can all benefit from sharing inspiring ideas and having in-depth talks to further our awareness of the problem and opportunities this world offers. We cordially invite everyone to network, engage in conversations, and mingle with other attendees. We look forward to exchanging knowledge, skill, and passion with one another and to hearing everyone's motivational ideas. Let's conduct this event in an atmosphere of mutual respect, openness, and cooperation. Finally, let's seize the chances that lie ahead. I hope this conference will excite you, push you, and give you a feeling of purpose and drive to positively impact your profession and beyond it. Thank you for coming the second International E-Conference Management and Small Medium Enterprise. Let's begin this trip together, and may the upcoming days be full of thought-provoking conversations, deep connections, and a rekindled feeling of excitement for the future. Thank you for your time, and may these occasions be memorable for all of us. By saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent and the Merciful, this event is officially opened. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, thanks to your welcome, Mr. Dr. Budi Susetyo, IRMSC. The next agenda remarks from the head of Islamic Education of Ibnu Khaldun University that will be presented by Mr. Dr. Didi Hilman, MH, MPD. Pak Didi, mohon maaf Pak Didi, untuk menyalakan audionya terlebih dahulu.
Tadi udah betul ya. Sebentar. Gimana ya?
Mohon maaf kepada Bapak Didi untuk menyalakan audionya terlebih dahulu.
Udah betul sih sebenarnya. Terus aku ditodong kemarin tuh. Tadi ya. Aduh.
Mohon maaf sekali lagi kepada Bapak Didi Hilman untuk menyalakan suara audionya terlebih dahulu.
Next agenda.
Untuk di-unmute Pak.
Lanjut aja Pak. Baik, selanjutnya yaitu pembacaan tata tertib International E-Conference Management and Small Medium Enterprise. Yang pertama, peserta wajib mengikuti kegiatan acara seminar dari awal hingga selesai. Peserta yang hadir secara langsung, Profesor Abdul Wasidik Universitas Ibnu Khaldun Bogor, wajib menjaga kebersihan aula dengan tidak membuang sampah sembarangan. Gadget dalam bentuk apapun diharapkan dalam mode hening atau senyap selama seminar berlangsung. Entering the event, we will then hand over this event to the moderator to guide the running of the event. Before than that, let me reciting the moderator curriculum vitae first. Mr. Fitra Satria Fajar Kusuma is the head of Computer Science Program, a lecturer and a research with a primary focus on developing web-based information system and e-voting. He has experience in analyzing library sufficiency, index using WebGIS, e-voting, designing web service for various applications, and developing information system using various methods, including REST and AI. Please welcome to Mr. Fitra.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to all participants joining us from different time zones, online or offline participant. Welcome to International Seminar ICMSME with the focus topic leveraging artificial intelligence in enhancing and streamlining Intra-And-Entrepreneurship ecosystem. My name is Fitra, and I'll be your moderator for today's insightful event. Before we start, allow me to provide some context for our discussion. Artificial intelligence has been making some waves to technology and wide area of industries. It touched everything from chatbot or like automated customer service to highly complex data analytic. It's creating a new avenue for business today. And now we will explore AI profound impact on reshaping our business ecosystem. So this seminar will divide it into two panel sessions. Yeah. The first session we will hear speakers from Indonesia and Malaysia. And the second session, we will hear speaker present from Turkey. And at the end of each session, we will have an opportunity to discussion both for online or offline participant. Okay. Now let's start for the first session. We will listen presented by three speakers. And let me greet our speaker. First one, Mr. Henry Tanjung, PhD. Hello, Mr. Okay. And the second one is Professor Aini Aman. Hello, Assalamualaikum, Professor Dr. Aini Aman.
Waalaikumsalam.
Can you greeting?
Hi, Assalamualaikum.
Okay,
Morning,
thank you.
everyone.
And the third one is Professor Azlina binti Idris from University Teknologi Mara. Assalamualaikum, Professor Azlina. Hello, Professor Azlina. Are you with me? Okay, maybe she will join with us later. Okay, now let's go to the our first speaker, Mr. Henry Tanjung, PhD. I will read some of his resume. Mr. Henry Tanjung, PhD, has extensive works in the field of Islamic economic, time management, and financial management. Collaborating with various prominent authors and publishers, Mr. Henry Tanjung has profound scholarly contribution covering topics such as Sharia management, Islamic economics, and implementation of Sharia principle in business particle. Mr. Henry Tanjung, your time is 15 minutes from now, and the floor is yours. Please, Mr.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina, may yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu la nabiyya ba'da. First of all, I would like to thank committee, participants, all audiences, moderator, and chairman of the Ibn Khaldun University Bogor, Indonesia. I'd like to present about digital marketing strategy, and this is the milestone of the artificial intelligence in this digital era. Next. Okay, thank you for the invitation. With the second international conference, leveraging intelligence, enhancing and streamlining the intra-and-entrepreneurship ecosystem. So many co-hosts here in Khaldun, Fatih Sultan Mehmet, and also from Indonesia, 6 universities, and as a co-host, 12 universities, yeah. And outside also from Turkey. Next. Okay, this is a brief of my CV. The journey of the intellectual study from International Institute of Islamic Economics, International Islamic University, Islamabad. I got my PhD in 2012, and now as a Vice Director of Postgraduate School Ibn Khaldun, and also in the international ecosystem. I am a chairman of International Council of Islamic Finance Educators Indonesia chapter. This is international association of the expert on financial educators, and also in Indonesia, Commissioner of Indonesian Wakaf Board, which is appointed by our president, and now in the second term. Next. Okay. There is something interesting about numbers 2021. Look, 2021. Discard number 2. So the number will be 0 and 1. What does it mean? 0 and 1 is a binary numbers. Becoming a language of computer science. Without 0 and 1, we do not recognize what is computer, because the language of computer built by the number of 0 and 1. This is called binary numbers. Next. The binary numbers 0 and 1 is a computer language structure. Binary numbers would never have existed if the number of 0 had not been discovered by Al-Khwarizmi. You know Al-Khwarizmi? A mathematician, Islamic mathematician, who found the number 0. Without Al-Khwarizmi, we will not know what this computer is. And modern society owes a great debt of gratitude and knowledge to Al-Khwarizmi. And this is our calf of intellectual of Al-Khwarizmi until now. Next. So, thanks to the discovery of the numbers 0, because of what? Because with this discovery, we are coming to the Industrial Revolution 4.0. Even now, we are entering the 5.0. What is Industrial Revolution 4.0? There are 3 aspects. First one is computerization, second was digitalization, and third one is big data. So now we are in this environment, all computerized now, all digitalized and all big data. Okay, next. For example, if we look at the technology in the university, for example, we find digitalization in the campus environment is carried out at least in 10 aspects. For example, in Ibn Khaldun, online new student admission system, online payment system, digital presence with QR code, e-learning, campus application, job academic system, job fair and career center system, campus development dashboard, e-certificate for student activities, and online financial system. At least 10 aspects. Even in some university, more than 10, more than 12, more than 20 even. Okay, next. In the business, for example, business digitalization, at least 5 aspects. Adapting digital payments using an HRM, Human Resource Management System, use of CRM to manage relationship with clients, use of the marketplace for trading, developing a digital marketing strategy. Okay, this is in the marketing in the business area. Next, how about in the cooperative business? Now, cooperative, for example, Islamic cooperative, now it's operating like a banking system. Digitalization in cooperative business is characterized by the use of digital money. In some Islamic cooperative, in Indonesia, in Bahasa we call Koperasi Syariah, they are using digital money for transaction. For example, Koperasi Syariah Benteng Muamalah Indonesia Cooperative or Benteng Mikro Indonesia. The baby cooperative already use digital money called Do It BME. Okay, this is web system with the address doitbme.com. Never imagined before, meatball traders, penjual bakso, meatball traders paid using duit BME digital money. So for example, you go to bakso Jaja and you pay not with your money but with digital money. Can you imagine it? This is with the using of digital system. And the 230,000 members of this cooperative. Okay, 230,000 members of this cooperative. Can you imagine? They use Do It BMI. This effort will make member money circulate among members again. Okay, next. And for example, in Zakat and Wakaf, the digitalization of Zakat and Wakaf, for example, has penetrated at least three aspects. First one is adapting digital payments, use of customer relationship management to manage relationship with Muzaki or Wakif, and developing a digital marketing strategy. So now in Amil or Nazir, okay, the organization who collect Zakat fund and also organization who collect Wakaf fund, they use digital marketing strategy. What are they? Next. Look, for example, Wakaf online, adapting digital payments. Even now, people will not use money to pay Wakaf. They will not pay cash money. So, how? They will use digital money. With this, Wakaf online, for example, with Go Mobile, with OVO, with Breeze Online, with so many system, Amana, Paybill, Aku Berbagi, GoPay, etc. Yeah. Next, use of CRM to manage relationship with Muzaki or Wakif. So, for example, when Wakif pay their Wakaf for the first time, so the duty or the task of the Nazir should make them satisfaction. How? To treat all the Wakif satisfied with all the Nazirs. And some of them, they will use customer relationship management with this system. They use Gmail system, etc. Next. And now, developing a digital marketing strategy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From social, from ads, on-site, off-site, from website, from conversation, from email, CRM, mobile. They use all this. For what? For making a new customer, for retaining the old customer, etc. And they will use data, they will use analytics, content, etc. to develop a digital marketing strategy. And this is the use of AI, artificial intelligence. The next step is how to use AI in the marketing strategy. So I think these topics will be discussed by Professor Aini from University of Kebangsaan Malaysia. Okay, next. I think I will stop here because 15 minutes is, I think, is finished. Thank you. If you want to look at my article, etc., you can visit this website, www.henrytanjung.com. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much, Mr. Henry Tanjung, PhD. I make some conclusion that Islamic scholars have been brought significant change based on one extraordinary discovery, the zero number. Yeah, this breakthrough have paved the way of various advances, including the process of today's business, and it should be harassed by anyone, from the grassroots to elite business, yeah, for the benefit of all. Okay, for the next presentation, we will hear some presentation from Professor Aini Aman. Professor Aini Aman, are you with me?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm here.
Before we start, we'll read some resume of Professor Aini Aman. Professor Aini Aman, Professor Aini Aman is from University Kebangsaan Malaysia. A distinguished scholar and visionary leader, excel in global business, digital economy, and emerging technology. Holding a PhD from University of Manchester, United Kingdom, she served as a dean at Faculty of Economy and Management, UKM. Her expertise drives innovative research, digital transformation, and micro business growth. Okay, Professor Aini Aman, the time is yours, please.
Thank you, Chairman. First of all, thanks for having me today. Can you see my slides? Okay. Okay, can you see my slides? Is it? All right. Oh, I'm not sharing it. Okay. This is all right. So today I'm going to share some activities that we have done in UKM to support SMEs in digital transformation and as well as graduates and employability. This is a framework called Cloud-Based Shared Services Learning Program. Yeah. Some introduction. Okay. I'm a dean of Faculty of Economics and Management. My study before this, I focused on accounting information system, and then my research focused on global business services industry. The reason that I focus in this industry is that this is the industry that serve their subsidiaries, their operation from one center, one location, all over the world, and they're always innovative, creative in finding new technology to support their operation. So a lot of challenges, innovation, activities, learning that we can learn from this industry. And one of them is the technology that they use and how we can make sure we provide the right talent for this industry. So this industry is growing, but they often complain of lack of talent. The reason is that it's not because we don't have graduates that we produce. It's mainly because there's a mismatch of skills from what they produce in university and what is required in the industry. And furthermore, we know that COVID-19 already passed, but the impact is still here. We can see that SMEs are struggling to survive. I think at least since the pandemic broke out, at least 150,000 SMEs shut down and more than 1 million job losses in Malaysia. I'm not sure in Indonesia, but I think the rest of the world are facing the same impact. And we talk to SMEs and see what we can help. What we found is that they know they need to set back their operation, but they are not convinced, especially since the pandemic, people are more into automation, e-commerce, etc. But they don't have confidence to enter that kind of operation. Okay, and we can see that because of this, I think they need help. Okay, it's not that our government does not provide enough help, but they need hand holdings. So who can do that? Okay, so when we look into our graduates, okay, who also face challenges after the COVID-19 because of the closing down of operation, they have difficulties to get job, employability rate reduced, I think less than 80%. Okay, and now we are struggling to get at least 95% of employability rate. Okay, it's the reason that there's not, there's jobs, but companies are trying to be more careful in hiring because of they are now trying to be back on business, and they need to be cautious on their operation costs. Okay, so this is where we're trying to implement our impact sourcing model. What we mean by impact sourcing model is a program that we work together with industry and also our clients or software providers, okay, to help the SMEs. This is like a simplified version of Learn and Earn program or work experience program that already practiced in other countries such as UK, Europe, US, as well as Singapore. Okay, and we have done this too in UKM, in Malaysia. Okay, starting with just a simple accounting work helping SMEs. Okay, we did that last 10 years. Yeah, and we have worked closely with accounting firms to provide accounting services to these SMEs. At that time, SMEs is still not aware of the importance of having accounting for their operation so that they can have sustainable growth, things like that. So what happened is we helping the SMEs, yeah, to understand what is accounting, things like that. And we're using software. At that time, software is very expensive. Right? Nowadays, it's almost cheap. We can use cloud services, and companies, SMEs can only pay around 100 to 200 ringgit per month. Okay, but before this, they have to buy the whole software. If they install that, it's around 7,000 to 10,000 one installation, and they have to use that on desktop. Okay, so because of the technology development, so the work that we provide to SMEs, accounting services become easier. So it's cloud-based, and we can do that from our place in one of the lab in UKM, accounting lab we call it, to serve our customers around Malaysia. Okay, with the assistance with our partners, our partners, which is a software provider and also accounting firms. And this work is not limited to accounting services. We also provide services like data analytics, video analytics, video processing, data profiling, etc. So based on this, we have our copyright for this program. Okay, we extend the work to as a cloud-based shared services learning program. So it's quadruple helix. So we work more closely with other technology partners, not limited to accounting software or accounting firms. Now we talk about robotic process automation with AI. We work with international companies and also digital startup companies who have new technology, but they need sandbox or a place to test their software or their technology. So they bring that idea to UKM, to our lab, and our student will learn about the technology and work around the technology and see the potential customers or the potential communities that technology can help. So we target the SMEs, okay, especially the rural areas, SMEs that have limited access to technology, have limited knowledge, and we try to help them. So we work also with other universities in Malaysia like UTHM, UMP, Malaysia Pahang, okay, and then we work with government also. There's a Pahang Barat Plus, that is one of the state in Malaysia that have agenda to develop their community and area. So we work closely and with these partners and try to help SMEs with the latest technology. So these are the training program that we have. First, we try to recruit trainees not only from universities or UKM or other universities. We also include youth from local communities so that they are closer to the SMEs that we try to help, and we will transfer our knowledge to them, and they will continually help the SMEs. So the SMEs that we target at the time as our sample project was SMEs from the state of Pahang, okay, through cooperation with the economic development unit, okay. And at that time, we just recovered from COVID, okay. So most of the assessments, pre-screening are done online with the SMEs and with students and also the youth in that area, okay. Then the training is also being done online, but of course, there's a question like how can these people in rural areas access to the technology or the internet. But surprisingly, they have the access, okay, to the internet, and there is a center of community, yeah, that they can go into and get access to the training program, okay. And that is how we done it, online coaching. But we also did some visits to their places and try to understand their issues and problems, yeah, what can we help and how can the technology help them to improve their operation. So with the students, lecturers, and also the industry, we come together and help the SMEs to provide them with technical skills and help them in their issues or problems in trying to sustain, yeah, their business. So this is what we're trying to get, yeah, to identify. So part of that is our research studies. We try to understand the impact of the program on SMEs, digital transformation, and graduate psychology. And we strengthen our cloud-based shared services learning program for graduates and community. That's the main objective. So basically, the idea is like this. We have a platform. We develop a platform we call Budi Business Digital. That is where SMEs access training, okay, modules, and also they can communicate with our students, which we call as consultants, yeah, online consultants, okay. So and also we have admin. We also have faculty members, academicians who always available to help the SMEs and students if they have problems. Okay, and we have several software, technology, or cloud-based program, okay, that will assist the community. Okay, and as we talked, the process is still ongoing, and we are helping more and more SMEs with this program. Okay, so these are the kind of technology that we use depending on the needs of the SMEs. Okay. So the issues faced by the SMEs not only on the marketing things, but it starts from the finding the right seats for their plantation, okay, and how to process, the technology that they need, how to distribute, and until the marketing. So the key things is to make sure the product is on high quality, okay, and they can reach customer as fast as they can. Okay, so it doesn't stop there. We put together competency assessment, okay, for our students and also the SMEs that participate. We make sure that we meet the learning outcomes, okay, and that there is impact on the SMEs. As small as like they will grow their income from at least 100 or 200 ringgit, that is still good. But what we found is more than that. Okay, most of them are happy. They learn more about online platform, online networking, expansion of their products, from non-digital product to digital product and services, and most importantly, the automation of their operation. Okay, and this can only be done with the help of our partners in technology, in IT. Okay, so these are what the impact and potential of this program. Okay, for the community, it's clear. We have the digital transformation of SMEs for sustainable growth, and we help them to overcome the challenges during and after COVID-19 pandemic, and of course, we bring benefit to the disadvantaged rural micro SMEs. Marginal community, we call it, because they have lack of access to training and technology. So we go to them and try to help them. Okay, and for in the academic, of course, we try to improve our graduates' ability. Based on our experience, last 10 years working in this kind of project, most of the students who participate in this program, they been hired before they graduated. Okay, some of them continue with consultancy services, freelance services, helping SMEs, and they help the SMEs from zero to hero. So they still maintain the client, basically, provide consultancy on improving their process, improving their accounting report, advising on their business growth, etc. Okay, and we believe this can be replicated to other higher education. I was invited, I think, last 2 years by Bogor University. They want to implement the same program, but the thing is the students that they're having are different from what we're having here. Students there, they like to enjoy their university life. They don't think they like to work. They don't like to work while studying, something like that. But in Malaysia, I think maybe in Malaysia also students are from disadvantaged community, B40 group of low income family, so they still need to work while studying to get extra income to support their studies. So and we get good involvement from students. Okay, so and also without government support, I don't think this program can be successful. And in UCAM itself, in our first pilot project, I think last 4 years, we get some funding from government, from MDEC, National Economic Development Corporation, and then they also help us to get our clients. One of them come from Germany, and we also have some companies from Australia. They have jobs that students have to do it at university. Students can do it, and students are paid. It's not free. They are paid for their time, and at the same time, they learn how to work in team, how to deliver, how to communicate, real working experience. And of course, we get a good collaboration from industry. As I said earlier, some of the companies are startup companies. They have new technologies, new software that they want to test in the market. So they bring to us, and they provide they link with their clients, and we provide we train our students and we provide the services. Okay, so of course we also have clients from NGO, yeah, and like Women Association, Entrepreneurship Association, you know, that also help us in extending the program to other communities, specific communities. Okay, and I feel that this can also be replicated to Indonesia,
Sorry,
especially in
time
Bogor.
is only 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, okay, this is my last slide. As we see this now, SMEs need handholdings for growth and sustainability to recover from COVID-19 impact. And of course, for graduate activity, they can be employed, they can be independent, freelancer after graduates, okay. And the digital transformation and for IR is important for rural economic growth. Yeah? Okay. I think that's all for today. So these are key steps I think I've explained that just now. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Aini Aman. Yeah. Okay, for your explaining the step how the small and medium enterprise can implement technology amidst their challenge in investing in it. There must be collaboration between academia, the government, community, and the industry by CSSL program. Give an applause to Professor Aini Aman. Thank you so much, Professor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to next. We will hear our last speaker from this first session, Professor Azlina binti Idris. Professor Azlina. Hello, are you with me? Assalamualaikum.
Ya, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Professor Azlina, before we start, please allow me to read some of your resume. Professor Azlina binti Idris, a highly qualified educator, earned her degree in IT and electrical engineering from UK University with PhD in wireless communication. She is respected academic and researcher. Prof. Azlina has published extensively, supervised multiple students, and held key roles in university administration. She is a recognized member of professional engineering organization. Okay, Professor Azlina, are you ready? Okay. Professor Azlina Idris, the floor is yours, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Thank you very much for the chairman. Okay, and then let me introduce myself. I'm Azlina Idris from School of Electrical Engineering, College of Engineering, Universitas Mara, Shah Alam, Malaysia. Okay, the title of my presentation is Leveraging Artificial Intelligence in Enhancing and Streamlining the Intra-And-Entrepreneurship Ecosystem. Okay, next. Okay, before I go details for my presentation, let me show you the objective of the presentation. The first one is to explain the implication of AI integration to empowering aspiring entrepreneurs. The second one is to identify the emergence of artificial intelligence tools and platforms. And the third one is to explore the potential challenge and ethical consideration related to artificial intelligence integration in the business ecosystem. Okay, next. Okay, this is my scope of work. We call it as the contents of my presentation. Okay, the first one is I would like to explain the problem in entrepreneurship, and then to overcome the problem of entrepreneurship, we choose artificial intelligence. First of all, we need to understand what is artificial intelligence and what is the element of AI, the power of using AI, and also the opportunities by using the AI technologies. Okay, the third one is I will focusing on the leveraging artificial intelligence in established enterprise. So for this part, I will discuss about the process of optimization and also automation. And also we discuss just a little bit about the customer experience. And the first one is about empowering entrepreneurship through AI. Okay, this part I will focus on just a little bit about innovation and also about how to access information and how to access funding or investment. And okay, the fifth one is about addressing challenge and ethical consideration. This part I will focus on the privacy and security, about algorithmic bias and also upskilling and reskilling. And lastly, for conclusion. So next. Okay, let me think. How can we access to sufficient data? So right now, we want to, right now the main problem is data is incomplete or sometimes we receive the poor quality of the data. So right now, so what is the solution to make sure that we can receive the high quality of data with effective and efficient? So right now we choose artificial intelligence. So next. So once we talk about intelligence, it consists of two different types of intelligence. The first one is artificial intelligence and the second one is natural intelligence. So right now, the artificial intelligence is the intelligence demonstrated by machine. So right now we use a machine. So as we know that artificial intelligence is one of the element of IR 4.0, or we call it as Industrial Revolution 4.0. For your information, currently most of the researchers focusing on the Industrial Revolution 5.0 and Industrial Revolution 6.0 for the future. So once we talk about Industrial Revolution 4.0, the main point is machine to machine. Industrial 5.0, human to machine. And Industrial 6.0 coming soon, human to nature. And then for the natural intelligence is normally displayed by human and animals. Okay, next. Okay, this is artificial intelligence. Once we talk about artificial intelligence, it consists of machine learning and deep learning. So artificial intelligence is the use of computers carries out activities associated with humanitarian intelligence. So that means the function of AI, we need to have a computer to carry out all the activities that we instruct. Okay, and then the second one is machine learning. Machine learning is an aspect of knowledge base. Once we talk about knowledge base, it is about the computer program, where computers learn how to run a machine activity. So that means the machine need to have to make sure that the machine is function. It consists of computer programs. Okay, and then the third one is deep learning. So the method of processing and learning the observed pattern. So that means the function of deep learning is to process and learn the pattern. So once we have a pattern, automatically we can save it and we can identify it for the future. Okay, and then the relationship between the three essential aspects of artificial intelligence. Each team has its own unique and issues and challenge, and orderly channel is needed to address these issues. This is very important. Okay, next. So artificial intelligence, I will discuss just only for 7 points of elements of AI. So the first one is machine learning. So this is a very popular research right now, machine learning. So the process of machine learning, normally we use a predictive analytics or we use deep learning. So the second one is speech. So speech right now, if you want to, we can convert text to speech and speech to text. For example, hello talk. We use hello and then if we say hello, automatically your handphone can write hello. So one is example of speech using AI. And then the third one is vision. So vision, normally more on image processing. We can capture our face, for example, and for example, we capture our face. If you want to on your handphone, you can scan your face and automatically your phone will be on. The one is the examples of the vision. We can use image recognition and also machine vision. Okay, and then the fourth one is language processing. We call it as NLP. So the function of NLP can do the classification, we can do the translation. Translation, for example, Google Translate, and we can do for data extraction. And the next one is expert system. Normally we use for maintenance. planning and optimization, more on management. And the last one is robotics. Okay, next. Okay, so the power of intelligence. So AI itself, it have a power. So the first one is we can reduce machine failure. So in this case, if we can reduce the machine failure, automatically we can reduce the cost and also can reduce the time. So the second one is improve quality control. So this one is if we plan properly, we plan properly for our system, and also we plan properly for data management, automatically we can improve quality control. And at the same time, we can increase the productivity, can produce lowering costs, and at the same time, we can increase the subscribers. Once we talk about increase the subscribers, sometimes we can receive the recommendation from the previous customers. Okay, next. Okay, so artificial intelligence creating new opportunities, so especially for customer service, for example. So as examples, we will go to the shopping complex. If you want to know the location of the place that we want to go, so you just only push the button, automatically the system will show you the location. So this one is the examples of customer service. Maintenance, for example, we can do the troubleshooting and we can detect the errors. Marketing, we can we can predict the future customers, and for the logistics, for example, Grab. Okay, next. And then for artificial intelligence and helping manufacturing in terms of we can produce a smart dealerships, we can produce a smart customer care, and also we can produce a smart experience center. Okay, next. Okay, so artificial intelligence in your business sectors provide, by using the AI, our business become impactful. At the same time, we can have a revolutionizing internal process. We can produce a strategic decision making, and also we can produce the entrepreneurial endeavors. Okay, next. And this one is about leveraging artificial intelligence in established enterprise. So it consists of 3 parts. The first part is on process optimization and automation. For optimization, normally more on process part. For example, we can scan the image or something like that. So automatically we can increase the operational efficiency. And automation is normally for the machine part. So once we use automation for our business, automatically we can reduce the human error. So for information, AI is very powered system because it can produce the streamlined mundane tasks, and also we can have liberating employees to focus on higher value activities, especially to produce the employee that have a very good creative thinking, critical thinking, and also can solve the problem. Okay, next. So the second one is about augmented decision making. So this one is more on analytics and also machine learning algorithm. So for analytic part, it can enable data-driven decision-making process. And for the machine learning algorithm, for example, predict analytic. So it can produce the empowering business leaders. So we can plan for the strategic planning and also risk assessment. Okay, so for the leveraging AI enterprise, give a benefit to anticipate market trends. We can give a benefit to identify potential opportunities and also can proactively respond to the emerging challenge. Okay, next. So for customer experience enhancements, so this one we are using 2 different types which is the first one is chatbots and the second one is virtual assistants. So chatbots normally in text form. So by using a chatbot, automatically we can providing personalized customer experience. We can provide personalized customer experience, and by using the virtual assistants, normally virtual assistants is interact in terms of interaction in terms of text, image, sound. So by using a virtual assistant, we can produce a prompt response to queries. And foster customer satisfaction in terms of building brand loyalty, and also we can increase the customer retention. Okay, next. So for empowering entrepreneurship through AI, the first one is more on democratizing access to information. So easy access for information. So right now, the main problem of entrepreneur technology is limited access to market insight and relevant data. So the data is very, very limited. So we propose the AI technology for entrepreneur, which is AI enables to platform democratic information. And it also can equipping entrepreneurs with valuable knowledge, and it can competitive landscape enabling them to make informed decision effective and efficiently. And lastly, it can increase the market trends. Okay, next. So the second one is accelerating innovation. So accelerating innovation is the process of bringing innovation, products, and service to market. So by using AI, we can produce a rapid prototyping. And the second one is we can predictive modeling. So this one is we can predict the future trend in terms of the previous data. And the last one is optimization. So we can leveraging AI tools to test and iterate ideas, mitigating risks associated with traditional trial and error approach. Okay, next. The third one is access to funding and investment. So as I mentioned before, we are focusing on the funding and investment. So by using AI, it powered financial forecasting and risk assessment tools. So it can enhance transparency and reliability in evaluating startup prospect. And at the same time, we can increase their attractiveness to potential investors. We can identify the potential investors by using AI. So AI can promote greater investment in entrepreneurial ventures, fostering a thriving startup ecosystem. So, and then the last one is addressing challenge in ethical consideration. So the first part is data privacy and security. This part is very, very important because we need to make sure that the system that we choose consists of privacy and security. And AI relies heavily on vast amounts of data, raising concerns about data privacy and security. So by using safeguarding sensitive information, it is very crucial to building trust for the customers and also stakeholders. Okay, next. So the second one is algorithmic bias. So what is algorithmic bias? Algorithmic bias is a systematic and repeatable errors that create unfair outcomes. So we need to mitigate this algorithmic bias. So it requires a continuous monitoring. So we need to keep on monitoring, and then it requires to regular updates, keep on updating, and lastly requires to diverse data set that accurately represent the real worlds. Okay, next. The last one is workforce displacement and reskilling. So we need to change our job landscape. So we need to make sure that we need to upskilling our employee. Upskilling, that means we need to have to advance skills. And for reskilling, we need to produce, we need to make sure that they have a new skills. So next. And for the conclusion, so AI presents transformative opportunities for both established enterprise and also aspiring entrepreneurs in business ecosystem. And entrepreneurs produce AI offers tools that level the playing field, accelerate innovation, and improve access to resource. And policymakers with business leaders, entrepreneurs must collaborate to ensure the responsible and equitable integration of AI. Okay, next. And then thank you very much for your attention. That's all for my presentation.
Thank you very much, Professor Aini Aman. Okay, please give applause. Thank you for explaining the further development in application of AI today's in the world and how we utilize it as a business advancement. And AI will be highly capable of assisting business with optimization, automation, and AI power system to get higher benefit and solve the enterprise problem. Okay, thank you for both speakers, Mr. Henry Tanjung, PhD, Professor Aini Aman, and Professor Azlina Binti Idris. Each speaker has delivered interesting insight from their topic. Now, let we start the discussion. Okay. I want to open one or two questions from online or offline participant, please. If there anyone who want to ask to, okay, 1, 2, okay. From online, is there anyone? Okay, online you can chat through the chatting message, yeah. Okay, first one, please. Maybe you can come to. Okay. Come, please come. Okay. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for presenting Mr. Henry Tanjung, PhD, Prof. Aina, and Dr. Azlina.
Prof. Azlina.
Prof. Dr. Azlina.
Okay.
I have two questions for Dr. Henry Tanjung, PhD, and Prof. Aina. Question one.
Aini or Azlina?
Aina. Prof. Aina.
Aini.
Aini.
Okay.
Prof. Aini.
Prof. Aini and for Dr. Henry Tanjung, okay, PhD.
Question one. How does strategic economy Syariah from new era digital 5.0? And question two for Prof. Aina. Mungkin saya sebagian Inggris dan bahasa Indonesia.
Okay.
Jadi saya tadi melihat bahwa ada konsep daripada quadruple helix model, yaitu kolaborasi untuk Prof. Aina tentang cloud based system. Nah, saat ini ada konsep yang namanya pentahelix model kolaborasi. Yang tadi saya sudah melihat bahwa ada 4 kolaborasi, ada media, terus juga education, industry, terus juga ada community. Nah, untuk yang pentahelix ini ada yang namanya mass media. Nah, bagaimana peran mass media pada base cloud learning ini? Jadi mungkin untuk 2 pertanyaan itu, kurang lebihnya mohon maaf. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Maybe let Mr. Henry Tanjung answer it first for the first question. Mr. Henry Tanjung. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think it's better to collect all questions, and then I will answer the question, those all questions.
Okay, next for the second question.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you very much for the guest speakers. It was very delightful knowledge for us. Let me introduce myself. My name is Poppy Novita Pasaribu. I'm a lecturer from Universitas Bogor. I have 2 questions. One for Professor Aini and one for Professor Azlina. For Professor Aini, we have also in Indonesia SME, and the problem is how to scale up to scaling up the SME. We are having program from Ministry of SME, which is leveling up the SME. Now, how to measure the SME based on the digital knowledge? We are right now in Indonesia, from my knowledge, having the scaling up for the SME, there are 4 types. One is observer, second is beginner, third is adapter, and the last one is advanced. Is it the same with Malaysia? We are eager to know how you measure up the digital knowledge for the SME. The second question is for Dr. Azlina. Is there shortcoming of EI for the SME? We know there's also pro and con, but from your knowledge, is there the shortcomings from using EI for the small medium enterprises? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, for 2 questions, please, mungkin Mr. Henry Tanjung, please.
Yeah, thank you. How Islamic economics deal with the 5.0 revolution? Okay, actually, what is the unique in the 5.0, which is different with 4.0? The very important is the using of communication, or we call it social media. And this social media and financial technology is the very important aspect in the Islamic economics 4.0, even in the marketing or in the business. For example, in the marketing, I present all those digital strategy for marketing. Okay, now people using strategy of marketing by the use of financial technology, by using of artificial intelligence. Okay, so these two, social media and financial technology, is very important for Islamic economics to grab the market of all activities in the business. For example, banking system, insurance system, all business, all aspects. Even in the monetary business or also in the real business, we can use this too. Social media and financial technology. I think that's my answer. Okay.
Thank you. Next for Professor Aini. Maybe you can answer the question.
All right. Thank you, Chairman. First question mentioned about pentahelix. I think I like the idea of pentahelix model, and it's also important to add up mass media in the collaboration model. The thing is, at the time when we did our project, we didn't put that yet because of some constraint. Okay, but I think we can use the idea for helping SMEs to promote, but sometimes we need to take care of their privacy as well. But in future, maybe we should consider that mass media, like the latest platform, social media like TikTok, Insta. I think it's a good promotion and good showcase, yeah, for the project. The second question is how to scale up the SMEs, especially program from ministry. Okay, we have the same project for ministry, helping SME corps, our in Malaysia, and we are helping not only startup SMEs but also SMEs that need to grow. Okay, and what we did, we have this profiling metrics to measure their understanding of digital aspects, level of understanding, and then from there we can determine what kind of training they need. And not only that, we also evaluate their business processes and look at which part they need automation first. Of course, they want everything. Yeah, first round of discussion, they want everything. Yeah, they want to grow as fast as possible. They want to earn 1 million in 1 year, but that is not sometimes possible. They need to do one by one, step by step. So we need to measure their understanding on technology, and also their businesses. That is where we can help. And this cannot be done only by lecturer or by them. So we train our students so that students will work closely with these companies as their projects or as their research. Then we can monitor them in a long term. Okay, if PhD student or master student involved, at least 6 to 12 months they will participate in our program. Or if they're PhD, I think 24 months is possible. So depending on the needs, yeah. And also at the end of the project, we will evaluate again. We will give another profiling matrix to understand their understanding and their growth. What have them what they have transformed, yeah, from zero or from certain level to another level. Okay. So any program need to be measured. So that is why in our program at the end of that, there's always monitoring and assessment. Okay. Or else it's always helping, but we don't know how much they have to. Okay. I think and also in SMEs in Malaysia, same like in Indonesia, some are just observe, some would like to start but don't know how, some just adopt but don't know why, and then some very advanced and forget about their friends. Okay, but some also still helpful, helping others in their process and growth, process of growth. Okay, that's it, Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Aini. We go to the Professor Azlina. Okay. The question is about shortcomings of using AI for SME.
Thank you very much, Dr.
Okay.
for your questions. Okay, so I will focusing on the AI model SME. So actually, there are 7 practice benefits for AI model SME. So the first one is AI can enhance marketing. The second one is AI also can support the salesperson. AI can provide better customer engagement. AI also can support competitive intelligence. AI strengthens cybersecurity. Right now, the most popular is cybersecurity. AI also embeds with customer relationship management. And the last one, AI also have a chatbot, as I mentioned before, which is in a text form. So right now, the most popular AI is ChatGPT 4.0. So that is just examples of AI. So actually, by using AI for SME it have a very benefit, can give a lot of benefit to the entrepreneurs. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much. I hope that I can answer your questions.
Thank you so much for the answer. Okay, maybe that's for the first session, for final session, the speaker from Indonesia and Malaysia. Thank you, Mr. Henry Tanjung, PhD, Professor Aini, and Professor Azlina. Next, we will have our second session with speaker from Turkey. Okay, let me check first.
Yes, I am here. Okay. Mustafa.
Thank you for staying with us during ICMSME in the second session. Yeah, together we will listen presentation from our speaker, from our friendly countries, Turkey. And now we have Professor Mustafa Aslan. Professor Mustafa Aslan, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Associate Professor.
Okay,
thank you very much.
And we have the second one is Professor Hussein Ergun. Professor Hussein Ergun. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, Professor, thank you. And for the third one, we have Professor Fatma Guruh Gurbus. Yeah. Professor Fatma. Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much for your attendance. Now, we start from the presentation from Professor Mustafa Aslan. He's come from Istanbul Bilgi University, Turkey. Let me read some resume before we start. Professor Mustafa Aslan, a productive researcher focusing on organization management, employee mental health, and intersection of work and COVID-19, and the impact of technology in workplace. And he also active in international congress and has published various books and books chapters. His researchers cover various aspects of organizational life and has significant practical implication. Professor Mustafa Aslan, are you ready?
Yes, may I
Okay,
share my
thank
screen?
you. Professor, the floor is yours, please.
Thank you very much, respected audience. I'm not going to take your time too much because I believe I have only 15 minutes. So I will try to summarize everything as much as I can. First of all, when we talk about the strategic management, okay, states, businesses, all living organizations, and all the organizations that create by people are trying to change the environment for in a way that's suitable for them to survive or influence the environment. If they cannot do anything, they try to cope with the change that being going on in the environment. Otherwise, they will not be able to survive. The survival is not really related with the size or the technology or the market share of the company or size of the living organism, but it's the way how they manage the change or how they cope with the change that going on with the environment. Otherwise, we would have the dinosaurs around us all the time, you know. But the very small living organisms really survive from this change, but the dinosaurs could not. So the organizations, whether it's being run by one person or state organizations that really employs millions of people, they have to really manage the resources they require to survive. And in order to really secure those resources, they do act or they do perform some functions. They do perform some activities, and those activities are called management. So the management, as defined by some scientists and practitioners, is a set of activities performed to utilize resources effectively and efficiently in the pursuit of the organization's goals. Those activities are called the management functions. Management functions, we have planning, you know, organizing, and leading, executing, collaboration, and then controlling. But we have another activity. It's called setting the goal. Setting the goal is the right comes at the beginning, and then comes the plan to achieve those goals, and then creating the organizing the resources, including human resources, to achieve those plans, and then controlling whether we will be able to achieve those the goals before even setting them, and controlling the plan whether they will be able to help us to achieve those goals, and the organization whether the organization we created will be able to carry out those plans as planned. And then, of course, leading, controlling, leading, executing, and collaborating. Now, in all at all these stages or steps, we do make decisions. So we may say that the management is decision making. Okay, so we have several alternatives, and we do choose the best or the most suitable alternative among those options. Now, over here, let me skip this because okay, to here. Now, when we make decision, we have to have information because sorry, right over here. We have to have information to understand the situation. Otherwise, we won't be able to set up a goal. After understanding the problem, defining the problem, understanding the situation, we do define objectives, set the goals regarding that decision-making problem, and then we develop alternatives, evaluate alternatives, and then we choose the best alternative that suits our goal, and then we do implement that alternative. But no matter how hard we try, we won't be able to gather all the information we need to understand the problem or define the problem. Now, for the sake of the argument, we say if we think that we gather all the information, we won't be able to comprehend. We won't be able to process all the information because of our cognitive capacity. Now, for the sake of the argument again, we accept that we were able to process all the information we had. This time, we won't be able to produce all the alternatives. Now, for the sake of the argument again, we were able to do everything up to choosing the best alternative. In order to choose best alternative, we have to really check the future impact or consequences of each option. Now, the information we have is regarding the past, related to the past, okay, but the decision we are going to make is about the future. So over here, we won't be able to go to the future, travel in the time, and see the impact or the consequence of each alternative. So whatever we do, we won't be able to make a rational decision over here. By the way, I forgot to say that the human being is the most irrational creature on earth, okay? Because when we get hungry, we don't eat to lose weight. When we do accumulate wealth, like we are not going to die, but we do spend them to regain our health. I mean, it's whole mess over here. Now, as I said, we won't be able to make rational decisions no matter how hard we try. Now, that's why we don't have, the term wrong decision is not really right. We may talk about decision error when we don't follow these decision-making steps. But when it comes to decision-making, we are trying to make the satisfactory decision, the most satisfactory decision with the information we have in our hand. It's called over here bounded rationality, because our rationality is bounded with the limited information. Now, what we do to the rest, because we have information, we need, for example, that much information to make decisions. Sorry, hold on. Okay. This is the information we need to make decision, but we have that much information. Now, the rest we do fill with intuition. Intuition is knowing without knowing how. I know, but I don't know how I know it. Japanese people were really the best success. The success are the people who are determining the gender of the chicks. American government sent some people back in 1970s or 1980s, about 40 years ago, sent some people to learn how to determine the gender of those chicks. All the education was, people were sitting on those trainees were sitting on the chair, and the chicks were coming over the belt, and there were two boxes, one for male, one for female, and they were trying to determine the gender by looking at some kind of pattern. And the old training was whenever they put in the wrong box, the master was hitting their hand. That was the old training. And after a while, they would start to pick the right box, choose the right box for the gender. Now, that's the training of the intuition, because your brain learns even if you don't know that you are learning. Your brain trying to make some pattern between the signs, and that's the intuition. But that part, that information part I have been talking about, in order to make the informed decision, or in order to make the rational decision, that even information we have in our hand, we won't be able to comprehend, or we won't be able to process. In that part, the artificial intelligence comes into play, because in rational decision, we want this intuition part to be as small as possible. And what happened with the artificial intelligence in strategic decision making? Now, a couple of minutes ago, Professor said that chat boxes, and data-driven insights or recommendations from the data analytics or from the data from the past. Now, artificial intelligence does what we should do during the process of understanding the problem and producing alternatives, okay? And by doing the scenarios, bringing up or showing us the consequences of each alternative, each option that we will be able to choose. Of course, over there, the most important thing that the artificial intelligence, we should know that artificial intelligence is not the decision maker. It's just decision support system, or it's going to help us or decision makers to make decisions, because they don't have any ethical responsibilities, or they don't have any intuition. They are just, the artificial intelligence is just looking at the data and just making some kind of predictions using algorithms. So over there, the decision maker still carries the ethical, social, and economical responsibilities of the decisions. Let me go very fast on some kind of applications, and then I will complete my speech. Now, I'm not going to define each one of them, just because there was one of the questions asking about the area of artificial intelligence being used in small and medium enterprises. Now, data analysis at scale, predictive analytics, scenario simulation, optimization, real-time decision-making, reducing biases, personalization, risk management, or knowledge discovery, automation of routine tasks. Those, I did write about 30 fields over here that can be used by managers with the help of artificial intelligence, competitor analysis, supply chain forecasting. For example, there are two examples I did right over here. Okay, one of them is Netflix. Netflix is using artificial intelligence as content recommendation, content production, optimizing streaming quality, image and trailer selection, I did write that twice, sorry, localizing and subtitling, customer service, predicting churn, and content categorization. You know, and Amazon is also using artificial intelligence in their services, and both of them have benefited from artificial intelligence, and they have really obtained competitive advantages over their competitors. I hope I was able to complete on time. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Professor Mustafa Aslan, thank you for your presentation. Allow me to make some conclusion from Professor Mustafa Aslan presentation that artificial intelligence has become a crucial tool in management, in management strategy, enable more precise decision making based on extensive data analytics. AI automates business process to enhance efficiency, allow for deep personalization in marketing, and aids in predicting market trends. Moreover, AI drives product and service innovation while improving risk management and team collaboration. Okay, thank you so much for your presentation. Give an applause to Professor Mustafa Aslan. Thank you. Next, we will hear the second speaker from Turkey, Professor Hüseyin Ergun from KTU Karatay University, Turkey. Professor Hüseyin Ergun, are you ready?
Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, I am ready.
Your voice, maybe you can
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Unclearly.
Unclearly, what can we do? Let me check.
Okay, sip, okay. Okay.
Now it's okay.
Okay,
great.
thank you. Professor Hüseyin Ergun, okay, the floor is yours. Please, you may.
Okay, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me share my screen first. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Inshallah. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Good morning to everyone from Turkey. It's really early night here, but I think it's 10 o'clock in Indonesia time. Thank you very much. This is a very interesting and very important conference, and I would like to start with thanks to organizing committee, Dr. Henry Tanjung and their friends, and from Ibn Khaldun University, because leveraging artificial intelligence, enhancing streamlining and intra-entrepreneurship system is very important when we see leveraging artificial intelligence and entrepreneurship. And nowadays we are using lots of tools and lots of technological developments after the technological revolutions, we can say. It's really important to make sense for artificial intelligence and the entrepreneurship. I would like to give my speech as gamifying ethical entrepreneurship, the role of artificial intelligence in Islamic economics. I would like to bring three topics together in this conference, because entrepreneurship, the role of AI in Islamic economics, and gamifying these things. Because when we look from the perspective of Generation Z and the others, I will see some data regarding these gamifying issues, and using AI and gamifying is very important, and you can enhance your succeed during these processes. Let me start from here. What we will discuss today, understanding gamification and its key concepts is the main topic. Entrepreneurship ecosystem in Islamic economics, gamifying in entrepreneurship, application. I would like to give some application examples regarding Islamic economics, integration, gamification, and AI in Islamic entrepreneurship, overcoming challenges and ethical considerations. As the previous speakers, Professor Azlin and Aina mentioned, that ethical considerations are really important regarding this issue at the future of ethical entrepreneurship with AI and gamification. I'll try to shorten all these one in 15 minutes, inshallah. Let me give you a brief introduction regarding gamification, what we are talking about gamification. Gamification is the use of game design elements, principles, and techniques in non-gaming context. This regard, we can say, regarding the finance, business, and education areas, you can use gamifying context, non-gamifying context into the gamification elements. So what you can take, engage, and motivated individual to achieve specific goals and objectives. It involves applying elements commonly found in games, such as competition, rewards, challenge, point system, activities that might not traditionally be associated with gaming. By this way, you can take the attention of the user, enhance, engage these users into the point. While SMEs and the other groups are using gamification issues in their business, in their advertorials, they can take more attention for the others. In a sense, gamification leverages the psychology of game playing to make tasks and processes more enjoyable, interactive, and engaging. Hopefully, at the end of my presentation, I'll give you an example about an MIG Mohamed Interactive Game and KIF Karate Interactive Finance games, which we designed for education for Islamic finance in this regard, because we see enjoyable, interactive, and engaging issues in these gamifying issues. For example, when we look from the sides, what we have in gamification, because first of all, gamification is a voluntary play. Same goal stated must reach, constrains the rules, competition, and specific context. As you see from the graph, we have pure games, pure case studies, and pure simulation, three different issues. But when you get to this, when you intersect this all one, you can find simulated games used as case studies. So it is the best way to understand, it's the best way to promote your ideas during gamification. What are the importance of gamification? Enhance engagement and motivation, sorry, skill development, customer engagement, and data-driven decision-making. What we say while we are using data-driven decision-making, because at previous presentations, we see artificial intelligence gathering and machine learning and deep learning and other things. So when we take data-driven decision-making, gamified dashboards and analytic tools provide entrepreneurs with real-time insights into the business metrics and aiding a better decision-making process. So when you're taking the data inside, you can take a better decision-making process. Also, the other important thing is customer engagement. Entrepreneurs can use gamification to engage customers, increase brand loyalty. I think the most important thing, while the newcomer brands are looking, brand loyalty, drive sales through loyalty programs, contests, or interactive applications. What we are using with gamification, what are the key components of gamification, and what is the psychology behind the gamification? You can see they are very simple. We are using points, badges, leaderboards, challenges, and rewards while we are using gamification, and we are taking the voluntary players inside the idea. What's the psychology behind the gamification? Gamification leverages principles from behavioral psychology, including intrinsic motivation, extrinsic rewards, and the desire for achievements. Concepts like autonomy, mastery, and purpose are incorporated that create engaging experiences that tap into users' intrinsic motivations. I would like to give some brief information for artificial intelligence, but I think many participants give some definitions regarding artificial intelligence, but I would like to say AI has become integral in various industries, including healthcare, finance, manufacturing, entertainment, also education. It's used for data analysis, automation, predictive modeling, recommendation systems, and more, making it a transformative technology and with wide-ranging applications. Why I'm mentioning that a transformative technology? Because as you see from the 1970s and the 1980s, we are taking technological developments, and this is really transformative for all issues, also in business sector, in finance and education. When we're taking the technological issues and technological application inside the game, we are taking really transformative developments. So, what's the synergy between gamification and AI? When we look, there's an intersection. For example, the intersection of gamification and AI occurs when game design principles are combined with intelligent algorithms. As the previous professor says, there are two kinds of intelligence. We say artificial intelligence and natural intelligence, but artificial intelligence with the machine and deep learning process, they're bringing algorithms combined and designed together. AI-powered gamification enhances traditional gamified systems by making them more adaptive, personalized, and responsive to user behavior. Most of us, or all of us, I think, has games during our childhood to the rest, the other lives. So games are important for our success and for our development and our cultural issues, but AI-powered games are learning more about us. AI can personalize gamification experiences by analyzing user data to tailor challenges and rewards based on individual preferences, skill levels, and behaviors. So machine learning and the reward challenging is still important with the AI issues. Real-time feedback such as performance analytics and recommendations can be provided through AI, enhancing the user experience and engagement. And we can look what are the benefits of combining these two issues together. The integration of AI into gamification offers advantages such as increased user engagement, improved learning outcomes, and enhanced motivation. As we said, what's the role of gamification? User engagement is very important. When we are looking from the perspective of startups, fintech startups, financial technology startups, they are using their engagement and their data-driven learning systems, and they're making their advertorials and the other issues and projects together with artificial AI issues. AI-driven gamification systems can collect and analyze data to continually refine and optimize the gamified experience, making it more effective and enjoyable. We can look to the global games market. What we are talking about in gamification and AI is very important. What is the what we have inside? For example, in 2023, the global games market will generate revenue nearly $200 billion. From the 2014 and 2023, we are using all increase in the game revenues, and I will show you another example, another graph, giving a very good growth. For example, in Turkey, there was two guys are bringing in developing some games. A small company, it's a startup, but it had been purchased by Microsoft with a huge amount. Sony, Microsoft, and the other market actors are really interesting for gamifying issues, and they are getting lots of data from gamified issues. For example, or also for the generations that they are always using mobile games, console and PC. Console and PC or cloud games are maybe the other generations, but mobile games is really growing for this issue, and they're producing a real revenue for this one, and you will see in this graph for global trends. In 2017, it is nearly $100 billion, but they are expecting the sector professionals are expecting nearly $600 billion revenue for 2027. So it's a huge and growing sector. With the help of AI and with the help of the interest and advertorials also, the sector is really growing high. The games market is constantly evolving and several trends. What are these trends? Mobile gaming sector is growing so rapidly, has become a dominant force with more than half of the global gaming market revenue coming from the mobile games. More than 3 billion people is playing games, and nearly 60% of this come from mobile games. Cloud gaming is also gaining popularity. It allows users to stream to games over the internet without the need of powerful console or PC. Cross-platform gaming has become increasingly important, allowing players to play games on different devices and platforms. So we can understand from these graphs that it's a growing sector and it's becoming more bigger. So how we can integrate gamification, AI, and entrepreneurship when we look at the important, especially with the Southeast Asia is growing very rapidly. Gamification has witnessed massive adoption in emerging markets, particularly in the countries like India, China, South Korea. Also, we can say in Turkey is a growing increase in these issues, which contributes significantly to this area. According to the World Government Summit report last year, AI with gaming mechanism is expected to enrich marketing services in the coming future in the emerging markets. Gamification can be a valuable tool for entrepreneurs in these markets to engage with their target audience, especially the youth gamers and AI-driven technology adapters. By incorporating gamification elements into business strategies, entrepreneurs can enhance consumers' engagement, loyalty, and brand awareness. Gamification can also help entrepreneurs gather valuable data and insights about their customers' preferences and behaviors, enabling them to make informed business decisions. It's really important taking business decisions, how we can advertorial, how we can take in new products, how we can introduce our products in the market. Gamification is a new tool and new coming brand and enhancing technique for making these decisions. Overall, gamification offers entrepreneurs in emerging markets a unique opportunity to leverage AI and gaming mechanism to drive marketing success and connect with the target audience effectively. So, gamification as a tool for
minutes remaining. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I would like to summarize everything in 5 minutes, inshallah. Gamification as a tool for promoting ethical entrepreneurship. I think it's the main issue to take in while we are looking from Islamic economics perspective. We have to take ethical entrepreneurship by first and promoting ethical practices. Gamification can encourage ethical behavior by rewarding actions. These rewards are important and aligned with ethical principles. Entrepreneurs can use gamification to foster transparency, honesty, and social responsibilities in business operations. So, if you want to take a social responsibility with the pricing issues and promoting ethical practices, we can enhance this. So, ethical decision making is the other section. Gamified scenarios can represent users' ethical dilemmas, helping them develop ethical decision-making skills. Because lots of games, when you use, they are killing each other, they are taking bribes, and the other non-ethical issues can include in the games, and it's not very easy to control the gamification issues. So you have to, the business actors have to develop, and they have to enhance their capacity to develop these games or the other things, creating a culture of ethics. Gamification can be used to establish a culture of ethics within an organization. Entrepreneurs can introduce ethical challenges, codes of conduct, and recognition of ethical behavior to reinforce ethical values. I'll show you some benefits, and I'll get some examples. Benefits of gamification in business and education. First, enhanced engagement, improved learning and skill development, behavioral change and motivation, data collection and analysis. This is one of the most important, data collection and analysis. Because if you are taking the correct data and you can analyze the data correctly, you can use a solution, you can make your advertorials, you can introduce your good to the market, and you can give your ethical ideas to the users and players. For example, I have some examples here. For example, Grammarly and UiPath, some of these examples during these issues. For example, fintechs, for startups, we can say enhancing user engagement, AI-driven personalization, financial education, behavioral economics, customer loyalty and reward programs, credit scoring and risk assessment, robo-advisory, investment apps, financial inclusion. These are bringing from the financial technologies, fintechs, and we can introduce and
maybe you can go to the conclusion. Maybe you can go to conclusion because your time is over.
Inshallah, but I would like to say some few words about the financial technologies. After that, I'll take the conclusion, because when we are using financial technology, this is important. Data analytics, AI, digital payments, digital currencies, crowdfunding, and P2P financing also very important. You will see these fintech companies. There is more than 387 companies now we are using robo-advisors. I'll give some just names: credit scoring, halal investment screens, chatbots, as the previous speaker, Professor Mustafa, says that chatbots are still important. Fraud detections, risk management, tekaful issues, and also in Islamic economics, they have ethical framework, inclusive growth, and halal business practices still very important. In halal business, you can use on this gamification and AI issues together, social responsibility. We have lots of opportunities. I'll give some examples. For example, ethical implication of AI in Islamic economics, data privacy and data consent, transparency, accountability, algorithmic bias is still important, as the previous speaker says. We have a potential impact on Islamic entrepreneurship, financial inclusion. We can enhance financial inclusion by this way. Innovation in zakat distribution and social finance. For example, for the Waqf issue, we can also use artificial intelligence. And I know in Indonesian case, we have lots of very good developments regarding this. Thanks for the friends and work professors in Indonesia dealing with these issues. Global ethical supply chains, and we have future. As a conclusion, I would like to say two important things: significance of gamification, AI, and ethical entrepreneurship. Gamification, the art of integrating game elements into non-game context, serves a powerful tool for engaging and motivating individuals. AI has emerged as a transformative technology with the potential to enhance decision-making, automate process, and provide valuable insights. Third, ethical entrepreneurship within the framework of Islamic economics is one of the paramount importance, emphasizing fairness, transparency, and adherence to Sharia principles. And we say maqasid al-Sharia. Integration of AI and gamification in Islamic economics. When we look from the perspective, the integration of AI and gamification in Islamic economics presents a promising path for promoting ethical practices and responsible business. AI-powered gamification system offer personalized, data-driven, engaging experiences, aligning with Islamic ethics and principles. And examples and case studies have demonstrated how this integration can positively impact financial products, entrepreneurship, and ethical decision-making. I have an example here, but I think it will be better to take a next conference for this. Maybe Dr. Henry Tanjung, we can make an online program together and we will discuss this more detailed. This is my presentation. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much, Professor Hussein Ergun. It's very overwhelming presentation. You explained much about the connection between gamification and AI to make understanding practice business ethic more engaging and interactive. Thank you very much, Professor Hussein Ergun. Okay, now we will move to the next speaker, Professor Fatma Gurbuz from Fatih Sultan Mehmet Vakif University, Istanbul, Turkey. Assalamualaikum. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, sip. Thank you. The floor is yours. Please, Miss Professor Fatma.
Thank you very much. Greetings from Turkey and greetings from Fatih Sultan Mehmet Foundation University. Today, I will talk about the general profile of Turkey in terms of artificial intelligence. And as I said before, I have to leave immediately after my presentation in order to catch my flight. But for any questions, participants can send me by email and I will answer it. And I'm sorry for that, but I have to catch my flight. So let's begin. So I'm going to give a general profile of Turkey in terms of artificial intelligence, what has been done in our country in terms of artificial intelligence. So in 2030, it is predicted that AI technologies will generate $15 trillion ecosystem. For that reason, in accordance with that, states set national priorities, create AI strategies, lay out plans, and create laws to use artificial intelligence for their own advantage. Turkey must also advance its national technological initiatives in terms of artificial intelligence in order to avoid being excluded from this ecosystem. According to Governance Readiness Index 2022, Turkey ranks 49th among 181 countries. Index scores countries according to 3 pillars. General readiness score of Turkey is approximately 59 points. In government pillar, about 75. Technology sector, 39. And data and infrastructure pillar, 61. With the implementation of presidential government system in 2018, digital Turkey vision was realized. And along with the national technology move, Turkey has formulated policies and practices to improve its global competitiveness, strengthen its economic and technological independence, and achieve technological advancements. Digital Turkey vision and national technology move have a common goal. Globally competitive Turkey that uses digital technology in products and services, in social, economic, and public activities, create value from data to increase productivity and develop local AI technologies. To actualize this goal, artificial intelligence was determined as one of the critical technology areas for Turkey in our 11th development plan and 2023 industry and technology strategy. 2021 presidential annual program gave the duty of preparing national artificial intelligence strategy of Turkey to Digital Transformation Office and Ministry of Industry and Technology. So, Digital Transformation Office of the Presidency of Republic of Turkey was established in 2018. Big Data and Artificial Intelligence Department was established within the Digital Transformation Office in 2019. General Directorate of National Technology and Scientific Technologies Research Council of Turkey, TÜBİTAK, Artificial Intelligence Institute were established in 2020, and also many other organizations at the level of AI in ministries. All these institutions are established to support the development of artificial intelligence ecosystem in Turkey. Another very important tool that supports our artificial intelligence ecosystem is our National Artificial Intelligence Strategy. It is the first strategy that outlines the steps that will align our nation's efforts in the field of artificial intelligence between the years 2021 and 2025. And the vision of National Artificial Intelligence Strategy was determined as creating a value on global scale with an agile, sustainable development artificial intelligence ecosystem for prosperous Turkey. So, in order to realize this vision, National Artificial Intelligence Strategy was designed around 6 strategies, priorities, and in few minutes I will mention about the current condition of Turkey in these priorities, and you can see read very detailed version of them in the conference proceeding book. The high level of objectives foreseen to be reached in 2025 in terms of National Artificial Intelligence Strategy is to contribution of artificial intelligence to gross domestic product will be raised to 5%. Employment in the field of artificial intelligence will be increased to 50,000 people. Employment in the field of AI in central and local government institutions will be increased to 1,000 people, and the number of graduate level diploma holders in the field of AI will be increased to 10,000 people. Also, AI applications developed by the local system will be prioritized in public. Procurement and commercialization will be supported. Contribution will be provided actively to the regulatory studies and standardization, and the process of international organizations in the field of trustworthy and responsible AI cross-border data sharing. And the objective is Turkey will rank among the top 20 countries in the AI indexes. When we look at the current position of Turkey in strategic priority areas mentioned in this National Artificial Intelligence Strategy, in AI experts and employment in the domain, approximately 10,000 people are employed in information technologies in public institutions and organizations, and approximately 480,000 people are employed in information and communication technology related occupations in all sectors. The AI is prioritized within the scope of Council of Higher Education PhD project, and 1 million employees project was initiated to train 1 million citizens by 2023. Give them free online training opportunities, including AI. Turkey open source platform is established in order to train 500,000 software developers. A National Technology Academy is established to train qualified HR. Unidata project is launched to increase the overlap between the educated workforce and employment. Turksat, in collaboration with TÜBİTAK B3 Lab, implement the project to analyze online job postings using big data methods. And also our universities are also trying to adapt to digital transformation in terms of opening AI programs in undergraduate level, master's programs, and also technology centers. Approximately 1,218 academicians are working in the field of AI. And Turkey ranks 16 in the world according to the number of AI publications. But however, these publications are not sufficiently reflected in the industrial applications as patent and products. According to the rate of publications in Q1 and Q2 journals, world average is approximately 29%, Turkey average is approximately 28%. And also in Q2 journals, world average is approximately 36% and Turkey average is approximately 29%. In aviation, Technofest has been held since 2018. And also another project called Try and Do Turkey, Deney Yap Turkey, was launched in 2017 to train 50,000 talented students with basic AI level competencies in 5 years. As of 2021, 5,630 students continue to receive education, opened in 30 provinces. Between 2019 and 2021, AI education project was completed. Teachers were trained, students were trained for AI coding, and also a book published, Artificial Intelligence Education for Children. In terms of research, entrepreneurship, and innovation, TÜBİTAK approximately supported 1,715 R&D and innovation projects in the last 10 years, and also 1,290 AI projects between 2007 and 2020. 40% of the companies working on AI are funded by TÜBİTAK. 77% are funded by Small and Medium Enterprises Development Organization of Turkey, and 14% finance their activities with their own capital. Presidency of Defense Industries organized a program called Innovative Software Competition. In terms of technical infrastructure, platforms, and data, Digital Transformation Office is working on the National Data Dictionary. Another project is called Digital Transformation Office is Open Data Portal, Verigo.tr, to share the data generated by public institutions to protect intellectual property rights and privacy, and of course national security. Presidency of Defense developed a data labeling platform that will enable browser-based labeling of video, image, and text data. Also,
sorry.
National Academy.
Your time is only 2 minutes again. 2 minutes remaining. Okay.
Ulakbim launched a Turkish national infrastructure program. In harmonization and regulations in socioeconomic structure, the law in the age of artificial intelligence report was published. And also in the Turkey Artificial Intelligence Initiative, in order to try to accelerate the adaptation of socioeconomic structure to AI, workshops are being held. There are national data governments and privacy working groups. We are doing international cooperations. Also, we are functioning in G20 digital countries. We accept free flow of data, cross-border data transfer. We are participating OECD A1 AI groups. We are participating ad hoc committees. We're within the Ministry of Justice, decision support systems, chatbox applications, and big data and artificial intelligence in enforcement processes are used. Also in health system it is used. So let me finalize. We have startups in private sector. As of September 2023, we have 325 startups, AI startups in Turkey in this area. And also we are doing artificial intelligence initiative vision. We are launching workshops on 2033 vision of Turkey. Finally, we can say that world entered such a period that AI is integral part of our life, and our publication of national intelligence strategy is of fundamental importance for the Turkey in the international area. And for Turkey to reach the welfare and economic development in its target, AI technologies has to be adopted and used in a proper way, and we have to take further and visible steps regarding AI. Thank you very much.
Very much, Professor Fatma. Please give an applause to Professor Fatma about the explanation on how Turkey implement and plan regarding the application of AI as support system, and also how AI planning to boost GDP and increase employment opportunities in Turkey. Okay, thank you for all the speakers, Professor Muhammad Aslan, Professor Hussein Ergun, and Professor Fatma Gurbuz. Yeah. Okay, now let's start with another session of discussion. Is there any question from online or offline participant? Please. One.
Thank you very much. With your permission, I'm leaving. I can answer
online
questions later.
Is there any question? From chat, you can chat if you have any question. Okay, I think from the offline one, please. Please come to front.
Test. Good morning. First of all, my name is Arnis Rilisma Ramadini, and I'm from University of Riau, and currently now having an exchange program in University of Ibn Khaldun. I would like to ask a question to Mr. Mustafa. My question, I have two questions. But before that, I would like to say that I'm kind of interested into decision maker through artificial intelligence. And I would like to say thanks to your presentation, Mr. Mustafa. My question is, I think that as a human, the differences between us as a human, and with other biological things is that we can predict and we can analyze something with our brain. So that's why we can have a decision, that we can have make the decision by ourselves. But the problem is, right now, nowadays, the AI is actually branding as a decision maker tools. I believe that the AI is just a tools that provide the data, provide all the things that maybe we need to or requires for the decisions make one. And through the psychologists, I have read articles into the psychology website that say through the decision maker, we also need the experience. We also need the emotional thing. Even some people say that emotional one is just gonna ruin your decision one. But I believe that through the natures of the human is to make decision, we need that experience, we need that emotional thing. And the AI cannot provide that one. So what is your opinion, Mr. Mustafa, if do you agree that the AI is just a tools to provide the data? Because I see that some of the AI give a text, give a word to persuade others to take another decision. For example, like they show and they present all the data, but after that, they just say that it's better to take this step. It's better to take this another step. So it's just conclude as a persuade others to take the decision. And what is the guarantee of that decision? And my another question is, may I know your experience using the AI to as your decision maker, and what kind of decisions and how is the impact of you using the AI to your decisions maker? That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, for the second one.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the chance for me. For Prof. Mustafa, Prof. Hussein, and Prof. Fatma. Nice to meet you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dahlia. I come from University of Bina Niaga Indonesia in Bogor. And here, I become from APPWI, Asosiasi Praktisi Profesi Wirausaha Indonesia, from Entrepreneurship. Maybe I just wanted to say artificial intelligence for Prof. Mustafa presentation. say the artificial intelligence to make a rational decision. Rational decision, we have four generation, and the rational decision for the generation is different. First, generation for baby boomers, first and two generation for Generation X, Generation Millennial, and Generation Z. Yeah, and then how to make it different and how the strategic management for artificial management for artificial intelligence atau AI for strategic management in different generation and then for entrepreneurship we have some so many maybe we have to marketing like this artificial intelligence, yeah. But in Indonesia, the data for entrepreneurship is not really get the smart. Maybe they're easy to have smart data from Fatma for Fatma Sete, gitu. Maybe just one more time. Thank you for data from Turkey. Maybe we can sounding in Indonesia. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, we come to the first question. Maybe if I make it short, AI decision versus human decision, yeah. So please, Mr. Mustafa, Professor Mustafa, can you help us to explain about this?
Thank you very much for the question. Artificial intelligence needs to be, my sister was asking whether artificial intelligence needs to be used as tool or not a decision maker. Yes, while artificial intelligence can process, gather and process information faster than any human being on Earth, and spot the patterns very fast, the patterns that we might miss, it still lacks the emotional intelligence, the cultural nuances, and the deeper understanding of human behaviors. So the artificial intelligence, like all other decision support systems, need to be used as tool or as kind of, how I can say, not as decision maker, but as a tool. I agree with you, because still the decision maker carries all the ethical and social responsibility of the decision. Artificial intelligence doesn't have that kind of any worry about the ethical side of the decision or social impact of the decision. So the human being needs to use that artificial intelligence just as a tool. I hope I answered that question. The second one, artificial intelligence for different generations. Well, I don't really understand the question very well, but let me answer as far as I understood. The different generations used electronics or computers at different levels. Generation Z, they born in internet, they born in technology. So their use of or their understanding or the grasp of the technology is much more far better than the Generation X. And Generation Y is right in between them. But when it comes to decision making, currently Generation X is making most of the decisions in corporates. So their use of decision support systems in Turkey is not really widespread, but with the Generation Y coming into power, that usage increasing, because I am serving as consultant in companies as well. I see the older generation, baby boomers, Generation X, and Generation Y as well. But I compare them, I see that Generation Y is using decision support systems more than Generation X and baby boomers. Baby boomers are more like using their intuitions. Generation X is using both intuition and decision support systems for a certain level, but Generation Y mostly is using the decision support systems while making decisions. I hope I answered both questions. Your microphone is off. Fitra, I believe.
To
Do you
Professor
hear
Hussein
me?
and Professor Fatma about AI in different generation, how do you think about it? Professor Hussein, please.
Thank you very much. As we are talking from the presentations, I would like to give you some brief things because deep learning and machine learning is very important for the artificial intelligence issues. So, the generations, as Professor Mustafa says, generation Y and generation Z are using these systems, artificial intelligence and deep learning systems, and much better than from the others. And next generations and alpha and the coming generations, I think they will use this system more than us, because technological growth from the year by year, when we look from the perspective year by year, is increasing. So the next generations and now the generations are using this kinds. For example, I think in the previous section, one of the professors gave an example about the ChatGPT. When we look from the student side and the other Generation Z side, and they're very keen on using these tools in taking their duties, taking their decisions, taking their for example, for the homeworks and the other issues, they are using these tools very much better and very easily, because their generation is bringing with these technological developments. So I think, I'm sorry, it is really important to improve and really important to take and adapt for these issues for the next generations. Thank you very much.
With the same question, what's your opinion about the AI to the across the generation? Professor Fatma? Hello, Professor Fatma.
I believe she left because she said that she has a flight to catch.
MC, Pak Fitra, Professor Fatma is leaving because catching up a flight.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for information. Okay, we have another one question. It's come from Sultan Ihsan, from an online participant. I want to go to the practical question because I think most of us agree that AI is good for entrepreneur things. Can you give us 2 AI tools that still adopted by only a few number of people but very useful for small and developing business? What's the name of the software and the program or anything? Because on what? Maybe you can give an example, Professor Hussein and Professor Mustafa.
Oh, okay, for example, this Sultan Ihsan is asking for a very practical one, that he's asking for an AI tool. For example, I can give an example of UiPath for this. They are making RPA programs, robotic process automation programs. What market dominance, because they are serving thousands of organizations worldwide, continuous development, AI driven enhances and delivered. What are they doing? Entrepreneur journey showcases. They're making, for example, you can use AI for robotic processes, robotic automation processes for entrepreneurship. Because when you, from the startups to the going with SMEs and other big companies, they want to take the processes and systems very more easy. While you are producing, manufacturing some materials, the quality system and the management system, quality management system also is very important, and robotic process automations like UiPath and others are making really good developments for this one. Maybe this is one of the examples. Maybe the other one you can use, for example, when you are using language, we are using Duolingo or Grammarly for writing. These are all success stories for AI-driven entrepreneurship success stories. I think it's not the case. You can use AI for the examples. You can create your own solutions with AI. Because AI is bringing data-driven mechanism, data-driven decision-making mechanism, and what the SME or the startup wants, what their needs, they can first, they have to make a picture for their needs and what I want to take from AI and the technological improvements. After then, AI gives solutions for this issue. I think this is my reply to the Mr. Sultan. Hope it's sufficient for him. Thank you. And also, Professor Mustafa, maybe you want to add something for this one.
Hello. There is one. I asked his question to ChatGPT. ChatGPT gave me the name of the software, Venture Nest, Artificial Intelligence, because now the question is it's not really specific. The software you need to, the software that you are going to use may change from sector to sector, from I mean, because you may not, there is no one size fits all solution over here, but I will write over here, copy paste here, and you may check. And that's the description that the ChatGPT already gave me. Venture Nest, Artificial Intelligence.
For the answer, Professor Mustafa and Professor Hussein. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for our second session. And that's the end of our panel discussion. And then allow me to conclude for this discussion. We can deduce that the evolution of business in this contemporary era, linked to the advancement of AI technology. AI not only accelerates business process, but also paves the way for unprecedented innovation and efficiencies. We extend our gratitude to all participants, speaker, and organizer. Please, once again, please give an applause to our speaker. Okay. Okay, let us carry forward for listen and we have learned today. Thank you for looking forward for our continued collaboration. Warm regard and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Please, Master of Ceremony, silakan saya kembalikan.
Baik, saya ucapkan terima kasih kepada moderator dan para pemateri atas penyampaian materinya tadi. Baiklah, agenda yang selanjutnya yaitu closing. Saya Muhammad Ripaldi Gimnastiar beserta rekan saya
Afita Dinadira
selaku Master of Ceremony pada hari ini mengucapkan terima kasih kepada seluruh hadirin yang telah yang telah berpartisipasi pada acara hari ini dari awal hingga akhir. Akhirul kalam. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.